Good morning, brothers and sisters. This is Mega Comrade Clement Iranomigo Edegbe. I repeat, Mega Comrade Officer Clement Iranomigo Edegbe. Live from Dallas, Texas, United States. Today's date is Monday, July 25th, 2022 at about 10:30 a.m. in the morning here in Dallas, Texas, United States Central Time. As you all know, Mega Comrade have never one day go wrong. I have never one day go wrong on my prediction. Like I always tell people, if I am supporting anyone and that person have a bad intention towards me, and that person is planning to bamboozle me, the person will not go nowhere. It will not go nowhere. I have said it over and over and over again. Like what I told you all concerning Omoyele Sowore. You all remember in 2019, I told you all, I said if I find anything like corruption with Omoyele Sowore, I will come out and tell the whole world what I saw. When I find a lot of gimmick, a lot of hassle, a lot of mago, a lot of wuru, I came out. Ever since, Edo people started calling me, I told them, I'm the one that exploded Omoyele Sowore in 2019 campaign. I'm making popular. Because people know I am a honest man. Hate me or like me. If I tell you anything, take it to the bank. You all did not believe me. Now, Sowore, Atiku Abubakar Pdp Cabal Kingpin has smoked Sowore out of the cave. Atiku Abubakar smoked Sowore out of the cave. I know Sowore. Sowore is looking for publicity. Sowore want to trend. He want to trend on social media because him and his AAC is dead. He's living on a last support. A lot of Edo people who are introduced to Omoyele Sowore, today they are not calling me, come and join AAC, come and join AAC as they look at these people. I don't know why some Edo people, some of them have what we call fish brain, some of them. They are easy to manipulate. Imagine Omoyele Sowore that I told you this is what it is. You people did not believe me. Now, Atiku Abubakar, Mr. Go Nowhere, the father of all Fulani, Cameroonian. He's a Cameroonian. His brother is the head of Cameroon Senate in Cameroon. Atiku Abubakar, who gave Bakassi, who forced Olusegun Obasanjo to give Bakassi to Cameroon. I don't know what is wrong with Nigerian people. How the heck Atiku Abubakar will be giving a PDP ticket 3 times in a row? Atiku, that making the kingpin of Cabal, PDP Cabal. Those are the people that do not want Nigeria to move forward. Let's fast forward it. Few days ago, Atiku Abubakar came out. He wanted to change his name or to redefine himself without knowing that people are not stupid. The era of social media. Whatever you do will just come out. That is what I told my people. That the time of analog campaign is over. Now it's digital. I hope they will listen to me. Whatever you do will go to public domain without delay. I need everyone, please share this video. Let it get to Omoyele Sowore and get to Atiku Abubakar. Now, I want you all to listen. Sowore don't come out. You know what? Before we even start, Sowore, he don't come out. He don't expose Atiku. Sowore, I know say Sowore they work with this cabal. That is why I told you people, problem of Sowore start from Sowore. I told Nandi Kanu, sister, I say, make it take careful. Since Nandi Kanu take picture with Omoyele Sowore na problem. Wahala, everywhere. Many people, The same way, not be opinion. The same way when they just they do obedient. I said that this Sowore. No email, no message, no sent to Sowore. Run away from it, amigo. Run away from it. I say, see these people. That's who they be. They now carry red Bible after Sowore betrayed me. I use red Bible, miracle red Bible to pray for her. Sowore want to gain popularity. We will give it to him. So before we even start, I am going to share my video. For those of you who love Mega Comrade, unshakable fans, not like Shani King or Shani King, they don't follow Peter. They tell you now, you know here. Ranomigo tell you, you know here. When the time go come, I go remember you. Now, so I tell you now about Sowore. See Sowore now, Sowore don't expose himself in attempt to expose Atiku Abubakar. Before we even start, let's introduce Bishop. Bishop is here today. Please, if today is the first day you are watching this video, or today you are watching Mega Comrade, please, 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 I do not need any money from you. All you can do for me to support me, please, like this page, whatever page you are watching from, whatever page you're going to watch it from. I know this video is going to come out to be 10,000, 11,000 before I get off on air, because anything I touch is gold. So, like our page, follow our page, please. And don't hesitate to hit the notification bell button. If you decided you want to support Mega Comrade, send me star. I did not put a gold there. You can see people put 20,000 star gold, which is $200. 500 is $5. 100 is $1. So send star. Now me they come and they tell you the truth. Other social media they know they tell you. Send star. Even though I'm no longer online, you can still send star. Just do it. My page is not monitored right now because of the lot of things. You all know I don't want to go into that. So, and not only that, I want you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And there's a rising TV show. It's called Real or Fake TV. And Real or Not Real. I want you all to subscribe to it as well. So, without delay, let us be respectful. As you are going to watch today, I don't want to block anybody. Please watch this video to the end. Watch this video to the end. If it is too long, watch a little bit, pause on it, go and do whatever you want to do, come back and start watching again. So, Shani King, are you back? Are you back from where you were? Tell me if you are back, yes or no. So, without delay, let's welcome our brother, no other than Bishop. Hello, Bishop.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everybody. Wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. God bless you. Yes, today we are going to be having a great time, awesome time. Invite your friends and everybody. Let them come here because we are having issues to address today. And one of those issues is that Omoyele Sowore have confirmed what I have been saying, that he has always worked for the opposition against the present government of the day. In 2007, Omoyele Sowore confirmed today in Arise TV that he was the one Atiku and his team was sending details to counter Obasanjo. You remember when Atiku wanted to run for president, when he fought naked with Obasanjo in the market square. So he decamped to a different party. He entered ACN. On that note, Sowore said he was the journalist Atiku was forwarding all the details to. Obviously, he was paid so that he can counter Obasanjo, vice president and president fighting. So you can say that what we were saying, how APC also used Sowore to bring down the government of Jonathan when APC was in opposition. So Sowore always confirmed what I have been saying. He has been confirming it in his words. He has been working with opposition all the time, getting paid. All those money he gathered and he ran for presidency. That is to tell you that even Atiku is fake. If Atiku himself cannot humble himself before his boss, Obasanjo, Atiku had to go seek the help of Sowore to fight Obasanjo, and he didn't succeed. Atiku had been a perpetual failure. Anything Atiku put his hand, it doesn't work. Sowore also said again that he saw Atiku many years later in the US, Atiku and his wife. Sowore said that he saw Atiku and his wife in one apartment in the US. It's on public domain, what I'm telling you now. On his interview today.
We are going to play the video for them.
Yes. He said he saw Atiku in the US with his wife in an apartment. He said they were doing money laundry there. Sowore said Atiku does money laundering. Now, number two reason why you cannot vote Atiku into power. Sowore said Atiku does money laundering. I'm not the one that said it. It's on public domain. He said Atiku and his wife ran away in the US. The FBI was the FBI was looking for them.
The almighty FBI.
They were
the almighty FBI.
He said Atiku and his wife, they were doing money laundry inside one apartment in US. He said FBI chased them. He said FBI chased them. As FBI chased them, they ran away, they disappeared. So what I said, you don't see them again. When he went there, they said they have run away. They have disappeared. So Atiku cannot be trusted. This is why in 2019 election, everybody was saying Atiku should go to US if he's not afraid. Atiku cannot be trusted. Atiku is on US wanted list. And to be honest with you, a man who does money laundering, a man who fights his oga cannot be Nigeria president. If you give power to Atiku, he will turn Aso Rock to a laundry rock. He will change the name to a laundry rock. Remember, I told you last week, it was the same Atiku who said with his mouth that he went to meet his boss, Obasanjo, that they should collect $35 billion on Nigeria head. And his boss, Obasanjo, refused. It was in the same Atiku government that Nigeria borrowed $16 billion to put light in Nigeria. And today there is still no light in Nigeria. We don't know what happened to 16 billion under the watch of Atiku as Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, GCON, Grand Commander of the Niger. Under the watch of Atiku, $16 billion cannot be accounted for. He said they want to use it to put light all over Nigeria. That money went to money laundering. Only God knows what Atiku as vice president did with $16 billion. You see, when you allow these people to talk, they will expose themselves. And then Atiku fire back at Sowore. That Sowore does not live in Nigeria. That Sowore come every 4 years.
No, that is what created problem. Sowore is the one that fire at him. Fire back. Atiku is the one that started it.
Yes. So for 4 years, you come back to campaign. That is how Atiku started it. He said Sowore does not know anything about Nigeria. Sowore said Atiku memory is lost. He said, Atiku, you have lost your memory. If you say it's every 4 years ago, who was the boy, who was the young man that they were sending your documents to, your report to be publishing every day? You know that time there was no social media like this. Every day against Obasanjo. If Obasanjo say one thing, they will say Sowore write in the newspaper, counter it. Sowore say he was the one doing the dirty job for Atiku. So Atiku is not a clean man. Sowore say he has done dirty job for Atiku before to fight Obasanjo. So what am I trying to say in a nutshell? Obasanjo, Sowore, they are not qualified to be the president of Nigeria. They have exposed themselves. They have brought themselves to the limelight. They have called themselves money launderers. They have called themselves people that don't have memory. That means to say they can't remember things anymore. They have called themselves every 4 years, disappearing and appearing. They have called themselves blackmailer, because when you begin to counter other people, when they send you message against another, you are not a blackmailer. Sowore called himself a blackmailer on national television. He said he was the one that was blackmailing Obasanjo for Atiku. That's the word now. That's the meaning of the word. He said, I was being asked to counter. He was trying to switch the world. He was trying to modernize the world. He was trying to make the world sweet. He said, I was the one Atiku was using to counter Obasanjo, to blackmail Obasanjo. That means to say anything Obasanjo say. So whether it's true, whether it's lie, Sowore will run and change it on the newspaper. And so Obasanjo said,
Sowore is one of the people that destroy Nigeria.
That's right. So Sowore has never.
Now I won Omoyele Sowore, and I told Sowore the day Omoyele discredited me. That was the beginning of his downfall. Omoyele Sowore is a problem to Nigeria. Go ahead.
So Omoyele Sowore is the one that have been doing all the dirty job for opposition. Omoyele Sowore has always liked to stay in opposition. When APC was in opposition, he joined APC. He collected $5 million. The one is still going to court for until today. 700 million naira in conversion. $5 million, 700 million naira in conversion, which Jonathan government accused Sowore of. As he said, he didn't collect. The presidency cannot lie on anybody. They have intel. They have they have higher investigators, private investigators. They were able to fish out Omoyele Sowore from the money collected for APC. When Atiku was in opposition against Obasanjo, Sowore joined opposition. He joined Atiku to be fighting. Every time opposition is around, Sowore is always there. Today, Sowore is the one opposing. Today, Sowore is the one opposing the government that is of the day. What am I trying to say in a nutshell is that Sowore has disqualified himself from presidency. Sowore says he's a blackmailer. He said he was the one that was blackmailing Obasanjo. He said they asked him to counter Obasanjo. Another word for counter is to blackmail, is to fight against. Another word for fight against is to be against. Another word for be against is a blockade. Another word for blockade is to carry false accusation about people. That is what Sowore was doing. And today, Sowore and Atiku, they are ready to kill themselves. Atiku is ready to kill Sowore. Sowore have called Atiku a madman. He said Atiku had no memory. Who is a man that have no memory? He's a man that forgot himself. He's a man that is mad. He's a man that his brain is no longer at home. Sowore said Atiku is a madman. We cannot allow a madman to be president of Nigeria. When you are called a man without memory, when you are called a man without memory, it means you are a madman. It means you are a madman. So what am I trying to say in a nutshell is that Sowore said Atiku has no brain. Atiku is a madman. Atiku has no memory. Bishop, that's what he said.
Yeah. Bishop, before I share this video, people are asking, they say you should bring out the paper. We don't need to bring out the proof. What Bishop just let me quickly tell you how it all began. I'm not going to say it. The video is here. We are going to play the audio. How it all began. You all remember when Comrade said that Atiku Abubakar, that I don't want to say it. Let me play that first.
But I think it also borders on arrogance for Atiku Abubakar to suggest.
Okay, hold on. Before I do that, I want to warn you people about some bloggers. A lot of bloggers are liars. When I played this video about 4 days ago, so one of Edo blogger quickly went ahead and looked for this video. He posted, he said, Oshomole break his silence. That was not true. He lied. This video has been around for many, many months, even more than 1 year. So you can see how some bloggers lie. That is why I don't want to associate myself with them. Along with Line Watch. Okay, let's go ahead. This Comrade Adamale Oshomole.
But I think it also borders on arrogance for Atiku Abubakar to suggest that our future is tied to his presidency.
Okay.
So Atiku is destined never to be president of Nigeria.
Bam. Recently, fast forward, I want you all to be patient and just listen.
Agreed.
The Aras TV is become corrupt. It's anti Baba Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu channel.
Yes, that's right.
It's
that's
right. Tinubu channel. But
very correct.
God of Tinubu, God of Baba Tinubu, God of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, allowed them to destroy themselves. Come, Osaro, no insult here. You started insult. Osaro Osage, Mind your business. Why are you calling Bishop fake Bishop? Everybody here are nice here. We have over 600 people watching. They all are nice. 20 minutes on the show. But you just come as a bad head. You started. Mind your business. Okay?
Yeah.
So, let me play how it all started.
Yes,
this video today video. Now, bang, kuna listen. All of the back, I see what you call Tinubu, make una see as it is fight.
Yes.
The greed, the national greed of Nigeria, up to the point of zero output, the 6th time this year. And on your Twitter account, you tweeted that this is one collapse too many. It is the 6th time this is happening this year alone. That's part of your tweet. But there was an immediate rebuttal by Sowore, who is also a presidential candidate in this race. And this is what he said. He said the national electrical grid collapse started when you and Obasanjo invested $16 billion to procure darkness for Nigeria. The Buhari regime came to gazette grid collapse as a law. Alhaji Atiku, don't pretend that you care about the national grid. We can't continue like this. As another presidential candidate. What do you say to this allegation?
Well, he is my opponent. What do you expect him to say? He has all along lived outside this country. He doesn't even know the policy implementation or even the policy initiative. We started to, when we came in, the total generation was about 4,000 megawatts. We initiated the building of 9 additional power stations. 9. And by the time those 9 were finished, you know, the capacity has gone up from 4 to about 13,000 megawatts. Unfortunately, no correspondent increase as far as the transmission lines are concerned. There is no way when your transmission lines cannot evacuate the power you are producing that they will not collapse. So they keep on collapsing. And these additional 9 power stations were completed by Jonathan. Umaru was on it. He died and Jonathan continued and he completed them. So that's why anytime there is an increase in the power generation and then you have a transmission system that cannot evacuate the power, there will be a collapse. So he doesn't even know because he lives outside this country. He comes every 4 years and contests for the presidency and goes back. He fails and goes back again. So what does Sowore know about this country? Nothing, absolutely nothing.
So what do you intend to do differently if you were to become president of Nigeria?
Let me just give you a story what I tried to do during our own administration. I went to the president, I said, look, Mr. President, let us decentralize both generation.
Hold on. And he lost the nomination to his presidency. So what do you intend to do differently if you were to become president of Nigeria?
Let me just give you a story what I tried to do during our own administration. I went to the president, I said, look, Mr. President, let us decentralize both generation and transmission. So what the hell do you mean? I said, look, there's...
But I think it also borders on arrogance for Atiku Abubakar to suggest that our future is tied to his presidency. Atiku is destined never to be president of Nigeria. And I ask you to review his character, because I keep speaking about character during the election. Leadership is about character. Atiku's desperation is so obvious. So desperate that in 2003, it is on record, he challenged his own boss, President Olusegun Obasanjo, not to do a second term. And in the end, they fought naked at Wuse Market. Subsequently, Atiku decamped to join ACN. I was in ACN then. We offered him the ticket. Like Father Mbaka will say, he became like a big bird,
like a vulture that couldn't fly. And he lost that election. Once he lost, he returned back to PDP. He contested again the primaries against, I believe it was Jonathan. Also, right. And he lost the nomination. Because he has only his interest in mind, he decamped again for PDP and returned to APC. He joined us in Lagos, rolled out the dollars, and President Muhammadu Buhari has to say to APC people, myself inclusive, I have no dollars to give. I do not have Intel or Itel. I do not have foreign account. And even if I have, I will not give. All I offer is all my heart. The APC guys who couldn't resist Atiku dollars collected those dollars and voted for Buhari as our candidate. Once he lost the nomination and he did his calculation and realized that it's highly improbable that he will be able to defeat President Muhammadu Buhari in our primaries, he again took flight and went back to PDP. Can you recount how many times he has camped, decamped, recamped, decamped? Now, such a political rolling stone. Does he think that Nigerians are so insane as to think that a man who is not stable, who has no conviction, whose interest is about himself, and who has confessed that he's going into this race, according to him, to enrich his friend, that would be a possible candidate to be elected at a time like this? And for all of you who are journalists, who monitor what happened in Port Harcourt, how Atiku
the breed, the national breed of Nigeria collapsed.
Wait, this is how the saga continue. How it begin. Make una just wait. Wait, hold on, wake up.
The point of zero output. Invested 16 billion.
Is my opponent. What do you expect him to say? No correspondent increase. As far as Jonathan. Umaru was on it. He died, and Jonathan continued, and he got on administration.
Wait. After this video, Atiku Abubakar did not only attack Omoyele Sowore. He went after Peter Obi. No player. Let's go.
Negotiations from the Southeast were not successful this time. Your erstwhile running mate, Peter Obi, left the PDP and joined another party, is also running for president. How do you think this will affect your prospects, given that the Southeast has always been such a safe zone for the PDP?
I really don't expect, the Labour Party to, to take as much votes from the PDP as people are suggesting. We could have seen it in the last elections in Osun State. What is the performance of the Labour Party? This is a party that doesn't have a governor, doesn't have members of the National Assembly, doesn't have state assembly members. And politics in this country depends on the structures you have at these various levels, at the local government level, at the state level, and at the national level. So it is very, very difficult to expect a miracle to happen, simply because Peter Obi is in the Labour Party.
Well, two quick follow-up questions. The first one.
After all, they were saying through the social media, they had more than 1 million votes in Osun State. But how many votes turn out to,
Osun State, they sold their vote.
And then again, Matthew, we are talking about social media. In the North, 90% of our people are not trained to social media.
Well, I was going to ask two quick follow-up questions on this issue of zoning and rotation. Now,
okay. After that, with the attack on Omoyele Sowore, and Atiku Abubakar called Sowore a loser. True or false, Bishop?
Yes.
Omoyele Sowore is a loser. Atiku Abubakar refused to look at the mirror. That they are contested since 1993.
7 times
he has been contesting for presidency.
Atiku
Abubakar, I don't know what's wrong with PDP. They see His Excellency Governor Yuson Wike, they passed on Wike, a man of the people. They went ahead and gave the kingpin of Cabal, PDP Cabal, all because of dollar. Now Sowore have come and we are just going to play everything. I want you all to carry your popcorn. Tell your wife, we'll go ahead and cook pepper soup for you and enjoy learn from Mega Comedy. We are going to analyze it, Mayor Bishop. After we play this audio, I want you people to share this video. Let this video get to them. Let this video get to them. Atiku Abubakar have no reason to be contesting. I don't know. When I see PDP campaigning for Atiku Abubakar, I cry. Atiku Abubakar. Let's go. Go ahead.
Following the tweet by Atiku on the collapsed national grid, the presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, AAC, Omoyele Sowore, took a swipe on Atiku, saying the former vice president was part of the power crisis facing the nation. But in the exclusive interview, Atiku said Sowore does not understand what the issues are in the power sector.
He has all along lived outside this country. He doesn't even know the policy implementation or even the policy initiative. We started to, when we came in, the total generation was about 4, that they will not collapse. And goes back. He fails and goes back again. So what does Sowore know about this country? Nothing, absolutely nothing.
All right, we have in the studios the presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, AAC, Omoyele Sowore, to look at the issues raised by the PDP presidential candidate in that exclusive interview at Rising Saturday. Very warm welcome. Thank you. You're a diaspora now, you know, you'll come in once in 4 years and you don't seem to be abreast with the issues of power, particularly when the former vice president was in government for 8 years, 1999 to 2000. How do you react to it?
2000.
When he was 2000,
He mixed up a number of things, and I think it is because he's losing memory. Otherwise, he would have known that I've never, at any point in time in my life, left issues concerning Nigeria. In fact, for him and others, I was a source of news while they were in office. Happenings in the government. In fact, when Garba Shehu used to work with him as an essay, they used to send me documents from this, and I'm revealing it for the first time.
Okay.
So as to counter Obasanjo in those days at each other's neck. And he also said that the increased electricity during the
Bishop. Is this not enough for Sowore to be in jail?
Yes.
Is this not enough?
To
the stabilization of Obasanjo government, knowing fully well that you were doing pay to play politics.
Yes.
Sowore will jump from fire to fire.
That's right. You are very correct. False accusation.
Megawatts to 13,000 megawatts. That is not true. The highest Nigeria ever had is 13,000 megawatts, and that was done over the period of 16 to now 20 years that they've been in power. During that period, the highest was 7,500 megawatts, and the available megawatts for the public was 3,000. When Umar Yar'Adua came, he pushed it to about 9,500 megawatts before he died. He's right that some other developments happened, and Jonathan completed their project, and they went to 12,000 megawatts. And Buhari, in his 7 years, only added 1,000 megawatts. But all along these periods, Nigeria only had available 5,500 megawatts. Till today, it has now collapsed to about 2,500 megawatts. So who builds and generates electricity without corresponding distribution or transmission? That is where they get it wrong. So you can't be telling me that, oh, we just built all this electricity, but we don't have, transmission lines to evacuate them. Does that make sense? This is why I said these guys have no business in government. It is time for them to quit, to retire, and even face consequences of the darkness they brought
including Sowore.
My question to him,
Sowore deceived Nigeria youth in 2019.
What did you say?
Including Sowore will face consequences because he deceived Nigeria youth.
And the good news among this, those of you that are shouting, did you hear Baba Osinbajo name? I mean, Baba Tinubu name?
No.
He has no. He's a claimer.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with all this nonsense.
Yes.
Atiku. Tinubu should not go to debate with useless Atiku. Atiku.
No.
Let's just finish.
$1 billion to generate and procure darkness for Nigeria. Oh, we just built all this electric, but we don't have, transmission lines to evacuate them. Does that make sense? This is why I said these guys have no business in government. It is time for them to quit, to retire, and even face consequences of the darkness they brought into this country. But my question to him, which you did not answer, was that you guys spent $16 billion to generate and procure darkness for Nigerians. He couldn't answer that. He then started talking about the fact that I come to contest every 4 years and go back. My first time contesting in Nigeria was in 2019. I've not left since then. I have not left. I've been here since that time. But he has left each time.
In Nigeria,
this is going to be his 7th time. I started contesting in 1992 as a student union president. Atiku also contested during the SDP primaries against Abiola in 1992-1993 transition period. He lost. I won as a student union president. When the system collapsed, it was us that took over and made sure that we fought for that mandate. Atiku ran away. I don't know where he was between the year 1993 and 1999, but has never left Nigeria. Each time he contests election, he leaves. One time, if his memory will serve him right, I met him at his mansion in Potomac near Washington, D.C.
Potomac, Washington,
It turns out that it was a place they were using for money laundering. When it was discovered, he ran away with his wife. He didn't go back to the US, he moved to the UK. Then I heard he has an island in Italy.
Well, those are hefty allegations. We're not.
No, I'm not. They're not. This is election season. No, it's not character assassination. This is election season. I'm a candidate. He's a candidate.
Absolutely.
He called Tinubu come and interview 1 hour.
Wait. So Atiku, Sowore just talk say Atiku Abubakar bought a house in Washington D.C. that is used for money laundering. What is FBI waiting for? So
he said
FBI should invite Omoyele.
He said later he heard that he bought an island in Italy. He said it just now.
Atiku Abubakar have another island. This is what
money laundering. Money laundering.
Sowore must be invited by the FBI to take them to the house and the island for money laundering. Sowore, now only this one when you talk, because your eye don't pass, your eye don't read, you don't chop time.
I'm telling you. Rewind it back small. Mega rewind it back small. Mega push it back small, please. Play it again so that they will hear second time. They didn't hear it well.
Let me play it again. Hold on, wait.
Potomac near Washington, D.C. It will serve him right. I met him at his mansion in Potomac near Washington, D.C. It turns out that it was a place they were using for money laundering. When it was discovered, he ran away with his wife. He didn't go back to the US, he moved to the UK. Then I heard he has an island in Italy.
Well, those are hefty allegations. We're not.
No, I'm not. They're not. This is
I heard he has an island in Italy.
No character assassination.
So what is telling
this is
the
election
truth
season. I'm a candidate.
Yes.
He called Tinubu to come.
So Sowore now one find where he want run. He not they go. He say he want to get Tinubu not get your time, Sowore. You have eaten what you want. It is time for you to go and sleep. Let's play it again. You see, this is what I want Sowore to be doing since. He did not listen to me. Sowore every day they send me rubbish. They send me rubbish. I know they move. Sometimes I know they move. They send me rubbish. Once I catch you, you are done. You are finished. See, I not open at 50. When I see a mask, short and mask, I don't get time.
Sowore betrayed me. Once you betrayed me, I will run away from you. If you see me with you, you say I really like you. See, make I just may I show people because I don't go believe. When one person go they talk, now so na mouth go they run. You see, I not check him at all. You see, how many? See, 15. I not open them at all. You see, now see, I not open. You see, exactly. I not open. I not get Sowore time. Sowore na destroy the youth hope. Now Sowore, Sowore is the problem of the youth. Now Sowore, I don't know say they work for Atiku Abubakar before now. He destroyed Obasanjo administration.
Yes, he also destroyed Jonathan.
He can't destroy Jonathan.
Yes.
Now he can't attack Peter Obi. Sowore, he called Peter Obi party. He said a refugee party. Wait, make it finish. More player.
Following a test there, as a student union president, when the system collapsed, it was us that took this election season. People between year 1993 and 1999, but has never left Nigeria. Each time he contests election, he leaves. One time, if his memory will serve him right, I met him at his mansion in Potomac near Washington, D.C. It turns out that it was a place they were using for money laundering. When it was discovered, he ran away with his wife.
Washington, D.C.
Moved to the UK. Then I heard he had an island in Italy.
Well, those are hefty allegations. We're not
No, I'm not.
That's an island in Italy.
No, this is election season.
You see, Nigeria, you see Aras TV. You say we are not here for that. So you are there to make money. You see Aras TV. Now, Abiola's daughter, they took that one. That is not what his father died for. Yes. Not Abiola's daughter be that.
Yes.
He said they are not here for that. So you do not want Nigerians to hear that Omoyele Sowore is telling the whole world that Atiku Abubakar have a house that is using for money laundering in Washington, D.C.
Yes. And in Italy.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Let's see again.
I don't know where he was between year 1993 and 1999, but he never left Nigeria. Each time he contests election, he leaves. One time, if his memory will serve him right, I met him at his mansion in Potomac near Washington, D.C. It turns out that it was a place they were using for money laundering. When it was discovered, he ran away with his wife. He didn't go back to the US, he moved to the UK. Then I heard he has an island in Italy.
Well, those are hefty allegations. We're not.
No, I'm not. They're not. They are just. No. This is election season.
He says no allegation. He says it's true.
This is election season.
So what I say is this true. It's not allegation.
Hey. 1 hour interview.
2023 election, Atiku disqualified. Sowore disqualified. Tinubu pass. Tinubu pass.
People where they support to be. Sowore want that support for himself. Omoyele Sowore is every Obi. Me, I know they support to be, but I don't get time to everyone. Omoyele Sowore they fight one word. Moko finish him. Mo finish him.
It's not character assassination. This is election season. I'm a candidate, he's a candidate.
Absolutely.
He called Tinubu to come for an interview, 1 hour interview. I'm inviting all of them for a 1 hour interview. Obi, Atiku, and Tinubu. Let us test their records.
That window is going to open from September 28th.
When campaigning.
No, campaigning is different.
Well, let's talk about the issues here. At the end of the day, as it stands right now, Nigeria has spent over 11 trillion naira looking at getting electricity into the homes of the people. Yet we are
Mega comrade. Mega comrade.
Also half a dozen times the national.
Please pause it a second. Let me inject something inside.
Handle the situation differently from what is obtainable at the moment.
The Atiku interview is Abiola's daughter. The girl that was seated with Dr. What is it called? Ruben Abate is Abiola's daughter. The girl that interviewed Atiku is Abiola's daughter. The girl that interviewed Sowore is not Abiola's daughter. The girl that interviewed Atiku So we need to clarify that for them so that they understand.
The girl that is telling Sowore they did not call for that is not Abiola's daughter. All right.
But the one Atiku did is Abiola's daughter that interviewed Atiku.
Girl, we want his name. We want her name. All right, let's go.
Victoria Tundu Abiola. That's Abiola's daughter. She works in Arise TV.
I'm talking of this girl because you said it was Abiola's daughter at first.
Yeah.
But now, who is this girl? We want to know.
Okay, the other girl, Arise TV girl, we'll find out. Yes.
Okay, let's go. Let's play it.
So the national grid has collapsed 209 times. So it was why I was upset when he was talking about collapse in 2020. You guys have been collapsing the national grid since you have been in power in 2020, 1999 till now. So to my own solution, you see, I have done my homework to discover that when you spend $70 million, you are capable of erecting over 2,000 kilometers
of transmission.
And that's the amount of money we are going to spend to repair the National Assembly. So if you spend $16 billion, you are capable of providing transmission all over West Africa. So generating electricity now requires a lot of technological understanding of how the world works. It has to be an energy mix. So we can easily, in the next 4 years that we will be in power, starting from 2023, add additional 16 to 20,000 megawatts of electricity.
Okay. Her name is Ngozi Olaagbo.
Gas-fired plants that they build.
Her name is Ngozi Olaagbo.
I have records here.
This girl that is talking about, Ngozi Olaagbo is her name. Ngozi is her name. This girl that is talking with
Ngozi is a problem. Ngozi is a problem in a Aras TV. Ngozi is a problem. Ngozi said they should not expose money laundering. Ngozi is a problem, not Abiola's daughter. God forbid. Ngozi. We'll see.
So how
is the one that interviewed Sowore today.
Okay, let's finish the video.
1,100 megawatts of electricity. It's doing 606. Sapele has the capability to generate 1,080 megawatts of electricity. It's doing less than 200. So when you fire all those plants, you get additional megawatts. It will make it up to 13,000. When we do solar, which is now one of the most popular, and it's talking about also energy transition because we can't continue to rely on these old methods.
Solar isn't going to work for the manufacturers and the rest.
No, it's the same source. It will work
to power their
equipment. It will work. There is gas. The problem.
Okay, I think that is where he called it. That is the place that we need to hear, right? I have not watched the video. I think there is a video debating whatever it is. True or false, Bishop?
Yes, that's right. That's right.
This is Omoyele Sowore who also attacked Peter Obi. I want to play it.
Structures. We have structures, and you know that and I want to be specific now. In 2019, so that you understand structures very well. When we started running, they were asking me for structures. Particularly all the PDP people, they would come here and troll me. You have no structures. And I used to tell them that our structures are the people. The oppressed are our structures. The disenfranchised are our structures. The hungry are our structures. They said, no, you can never win. You don't have structures. In 2022, the structures they said we don't have. In fact, they are using our slogans. One of the slogans that the OB people are using is take it back. But they hacked it to say take back Nigeria. Take back Nigeria. That was our slogan in 2019. It's still part of our slogan to today. But we've moved on dynamically and added we cannot continue like this as our main front slogan. Now, they have agreed that our structures are the organic structures. So they are
Sowore attacked Peter Obi for copying him. Sowore said Peter Obi has no originality. He said Peter Obi is copying him.
Oh, he attacked him on that video too?
Yes.
Okay,
so go ahead, keep playing.
The people are the structure. But what was the reason why they were in PDP 4 weeks ago or maybe a month ago? It was the same fallacy that PDP is the only party that can defeat the APC because they have structures. If you remember, what do I used to call those structures? I call them transactional structures. Now you know, because the reason Obi left PDP was because they outplayed him with transactional politicking. And who did outplay him? He confessed to it. Wike went to Anambra and bought Anambra PDP delegates. So it was obvious to Obi that he would not, maybe Obi would have had one vote, a little bit above Dele Momodu. I don't know. But he was obvious that he was going to lose and lose terribly.
He said Peter Obi would not have gotten any vote.
So will I finish Peter Obi? He said he would
have
been one
where is Obi fans? Obi fans, Peter Obi, Sowore said Peter Obi would not have gotten any vote in the primary. He said because Dele Momodu got 0 vote. So he said maybe Peter Obi would have got 1. That's why he ran away. He discovered that they would not have voted for him in PDP.
And next day he moved to Labour Party. Where is the structure of Labour Party?
Yeah, okay. You said we should finish that video, right?
Yes.
Okay, we should go ahead and play that video. Let me go.
Where is the structure of Labour Party? Is Sowore that is asking
but it requires security. Don't let anybody lie to you
about it. Major
exactly.
Issue
so you are not going to be, you cannot line up trucks of gas to Omotosho or anywhere. Or Geregu, everywhere that they have gas plants now, without security. Otherwise, kidnappers, bandits will just take over this project.
Over 1,700 people in the first quarter of 2022 lost their lives due to insecurity.
If you add up to night, you know,
still a major issue. No country can progress without security.
That's right.
What do you think this administration is not doing right that you will correct if given an opportunity to?
If they say it, they'll find you. We don't have a commander-in-chief of the armed forces.
No, you don't say that.
I'm telling you.
So when I say Buhari is not existing, we don't have a commander-in-chief. He said Buhari is not alive. He's saying it now. They were correcting him.
The understanding of how the armed forces should be curtailing the security challenge.
That's a former general. Are you indicting the military with the yeoman's job they've been doing?
Of course, you are asking me what I want to do. I am not supposed to come here and lie to the Nigerian public that we have a military leadership that is capable of waging war against insecurity. That is the truth. And I've been a media person like most of you. I've covered these things, we've exposed all these things, but people ignore them. Now, we are all faced with the failure of a military we've been exposed over the years.
What should they be doing? Very quickly. What should they be doing?
When I was here last time, I told you that short term, immediately, what needs to be done. And that is to continue to change the leadership of the military units in the country until we get it right. Right? That's part of the short term. Part of the short term also is to look at how we can bring in collaboration. At this point, this is beyond us. If I have my way, the first thing I'll do is bring in collaboration. If it means that you bring in mercenaries, I will bring it in so as to stem the tide of the movement of these groups that are threatening the entire country.
Okay, Bishop, you heard him.
So, yes.
Now, Omoyele Sowore said Atiku Abubakar has a house in Washington, D.C. that is using for money laundering. Omoyele Sowore also alleged Atiku Abubakar that he has an island in Italy.
In Italy.
So, these are things we need to discuss. What do you say about that?
Yes, Omoyele Sowore is telling us that Atiku is a money laundering man. Clear. That's what he's trying to expose. He's saying that Atiku has no memory, forget who he is. Me that worked for you in 2003, 2004, when you were trying to remove Obasanjo from office. You were sending me newspaper to be lying for you, sending me note to write on you, to counter, to blackmail, to spoil the name of Obasanjo and to spoil the government of Obasanjo. Now, 20-something years later or 20 years later, you say that I don't live in the same Nigeria where I fought for you. I counter your own Oga, your president. I help you fight your. You say I don't live in that country. So Omoyole is ready to snitch on Atiku Abubakar, and we must encourage Omoyole to snitch. He's ready to. He's ready to expose Atiku. He's ready to blow the whistle. Omoyole is ready to tell the whole world what he knows about the PDP candidate. And if Ngozi is saying, don't say that, that means they don't want Nigeria to come into the hand of a honest man, of a truthful man, of a good man, of a great leader like President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If we must wipe out the wrong leaders from Nigeria, we must start from the statement of Sowore, who has snitched on national TV on Atiku. Sowore snitched on national TV on Atiku. I'm calling on the FBI to pick that tape immediately. They have to watch that tape. 2023 election must be, 2 people must be removed to face FBI investigation, Atiku and Sowore. Sowore have to tell, yes, Sowore, Omoyole Sowore have to tell the whole world where that house is in Washington, D.C.
Let me quickly say this before I forget. Yeah. We want to appeal to Baba Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu campaign team.
Yes.
To quickly write to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, head office in Abuja, in Washington, D.C. Yes. They should contact the U.S. Department of State to ask the FBI to investigate this alleged allegation of a house. They call it a house in Nigeria. We call it money laundering bunker. So we call it money laundering bunker.
Yes, you know the right language.
That is not known to the public. So Omoyole Sowore is saying the truth here. And I will tell you, Omoyole Sowore, I applaud you. You need to come out and finish it all. You need to come out and say more. So what Baba Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu campaign people need to be doing right now is to contact the law enforcement agency to follow up on this alleged a whole
previous statement
money laundering and the island that was purchased by Atiku Abubakar according to Omoyole Sowore.
Yes.
So why we say that, you remember Omoyole Sowore also said this about Peter Obi. I want to play it. I want people to listen to what I'm going to play now. Listen.
Labour Party has become an orphanage for politicians that are homeless. It didn't take long before our man ran there when he became homeless. The Labour Party should not have in its company somebody who managed 13 months of strike.
Hey,
workers' strike.
Oh, Sowore is saying the truth here. Sowore is also saying that Peter Obi managed 13 months of workers' strike when he was governor in Anambra.
In the state, that's right.
Because I see someone is saying Sowore is saying the truth. If Sowore is saying the truth about Atiku, so he's also saying the truth about Obi, Peter Obi. So let's go back and
so that means workers will strike in Nigeria. Labour Party will strike.
Labour Party has become an orphanage for politicians that are homeless. It didn't take long before our man ran there when he became homeless. The Labour Party should not have in its company somebody who managed 13 months of strike, workers' strike in Anambra State. The reason Obi left PDP was because they outplayed him with transactional politics.
Obi said, go and verify. We are verifying now. Why are you people complaining already? Obi said, go and verify. So let us verify. Omoyole Sowore, go ahead.
They outplayed him with transactional politicking. Where is the structure of Labour Party? You should ask yourself. In 2019, the Labour Party presidential candidate got 5,000 votes. I was allocated 33,000 votes.
Allocated. Please, Mega, hold on. Please, Mega, pause. Mega, please pause. Pause it. Mega, please pause it. He said, allocated. Sowore keep indicting himself. He said, Labour Party got here. They got 5,000. That means they were voted for. He said they allocated. That means Sowore is trying to say even his vote were not genuine. You don't allocate vote. You are voted 33.
Let me be the devil advocate here. For 1 minute. I would defend Sowore here. What it meant allocated is that the vote he got is more than that. That what they gave him was 30-something thousand.
But INEC said what he got was lower. INEC gave him 12,000. Go and check. It's not even that 33,000 he got. In INEC list, Sowore got even lesser. So when you say you were allocated, you were given, that means you are saying even your vote was rigged. You are saying your election was rigged. Your people did not even vote. So Sowore keep indicting himself. Sowore has agreed now that his own vote he said he got was a false vote. So Sowore must be investigated. We are calling on the FBI, we are calling on the Italian police to ask Sowore where the island in Italy is of Atiku, where is the money.
You live in Italy, Bishop. You live in Italy.
Yes.
You can do that. Like this video of the election, I'm going to put that. I will forward it to the I will email it to the FBI. I will email that video to them for them to look at. So I will also want you to do the same.
Yes, I'll take up the Italian party mentioned. I want to know that island. I have traveled the breadth and length of this country, Italy. I will travel to that island. I want to go and see where Atiku is doing money laundering because Sowore is the one saying it. So, and Sowore said it was allocated 33,000 votes. Sowore is indicting INEC. He's indicting himself. Sowore is telling INEC that INEC counting is false. The election is rigged in Nigeria. That's what Sowore is saying. Please go ahead. Let's continue.
Okay, let's continue. Let's play. Let's just play it because we're going to give the viewer opportunity to contribute here. We are in about 10 minutes. I want everyone to be patient. Please, if you are Tinubu supporter or you are APC member, there's a need for you to share this video. There's a need for you to support us by sharing. And if you know, you know, because the truth is that Peter Obi is dreaming to become president.
Yes.
That is the fact.
That's
I want to educate you people about structure. What they mean by structure is not people. What they mean by structure is chairman of local government, councillor, House of Assembly, governor, Senate. House of Rep, Senate. That is what they mean by structure. When Obi people are saying, I think we are giving Obi more credit than it deserves. I don't think Obi really know the meaning of political structure. The structure is a structure. How many? I said it already. I'm not a politician, but the little suffered, I have suffered in the hands of APC, have educated me to understand that this is what they are saying. So all these people will be saying 100 million people. Am I not 100 million people disenfranchised? Am I going to vote for Obi? No.
I'm telling you.
You sure not among of that 100 million.
I'm telling you.
No.
Is Labour Party the only party in Nigeria? APC is not there. PDP is not there. Other parties is not there.
So I used to be coming out saying, I bet Sowore finish Obi.
Sowore switch on
was allocated 33,000 votes. So even if you want to look at structure, the structure that delivered 33,000 votes is probably better and bigger than that of 5,000 votes. The Labour Party and Peter Obi to come and join us.
Oh,
we are the ones who know how to stand up for you. You were a governor of Anambra State.
Go ahead, Sowore.
When you were governor, did you build any schools, universities that your children could attend?
No.
If the question is no, why are you lying?
Okay.
Did you build any hospitals?
Sowore, pause. Sowore, pause. Mega, pause.
No.
Pause. Sowore, call Peter be a liar. Sowore say Peter B is a liar. Obedient. Sowore said, your people are liar. Your guy, Sowore said, Peter Obi is a liar. He said, why are you lying? Sowore called Peter Obi a liar. So Sowore has officially labeled Peter Obi the liar of the century. Yes. So obedient people put that in mind. Go ahead, mega coverage.
Obedient people are coming for Sowore. They are coming. They will call. Wait, make I put the phone number first.
The question is no.
Wait.
Why you lie?
Why you lie? Please play back a little. Make a play back a little, please, so that they will hear. They didn't hear.
Okay, wait, let them listen. Hold on.
You were governor of Anambra State. When you were governor, did you build any schools, universities that your children could attend? The question is no. Why are you lying? Did you build any hospitals in that state that you can go for treatment if you fall sick? If it is no, why are you lying? Did you do any quality roads? No. Why are you lying? I am not here to do ethnic politics. I'm not here to do religious politics. I'm here for the liberation of the Nigerian people.
So you heard it.
Yeah.
You heard it. So let's give a Sowore people opportunity to call me. Bishop, go ahead if you have anything to say now.
So Sowore have called Peter Obi officially a liar. So that means Peter Obi cannot be trusted. Peter Obi cannot, his antecedent cannot be trusted, because he said, in Anambra State, why are you lying? The things you didn't do, you say you did it. So Peter Obi record have been put to test. All those videos you people are cutting and putting on internet online has been put to question. Sowore says a lie. That Peter Obi lies a lot. That's number one. Number two, Sowore is also saying that INEC vote is fraud. 33,000 votes was allocated. The word allocated means to be given, they dash you. That means it was not voted, because have you the word I was voted 33,000 votes, or I was accredited, but he said allocated. Allocated, it would have been better use the word accredited. That means, so after they've counted it, this is the one that came out for him. It would have been more reasonable. But Sowore said, I was allocated. Whether it means the word accredited and allocated to get, say, we still go school small. I bet make una not vex. Thank God, say we still go school small. And we not be bishop for nothing. So he said it was allocated. Allocated means the push and giver. So that means Sowore says 33,000 votes was rigged. Sowore said his 33,000 votes were false votes. So Sowore, I submit to you that he did not get any vote in 2019 election, because he discredited his own vote. He said they allocated it. Sowore disregard the sweat of mega comrade. In that statement, he disregarded the sweat of the 33,000 people that voted for him, that fought for him. Sowore disregard all the interview he did. Sowore disregard all the people he convinced. He disregarded all of them. He disrespected them. How can you say 33,000 was allocated, not accredited? Maybe when I heard that word, I said maybe he was trying to use accredited. So if you are hearing me now, learn next time. Learn from me. I'm teaching you now. Next time you will say accredited, not allocated. Because if you say, yes.
Hello, no, good evening. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Please, I'll put it on speaker. I want to talk to
Bishop. Bishop.
We are hearing you. Your name and where are you calling from?
Okay, I'm calling from Italy.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. He said, put it on speaker. You see, Obi fans, they are deceivers. No, I'm going to focus on that guy. Publish that number. Publish that number. Publish it. Yes, we are going to put that guy.
The phone number is +39.
Destiny, write it out. Destiny, write that number out. Now.
I start all over. +39 351 257 2591. I repeat, +39 351 257 2591. This boy is a drug addict, and it's a cultist in Italy. Mona,
please
report to Carabinero. Bishop.
Yes. Please, everybody, write that number, publish it.
So let me write it. A drug and a cultist in Italy. Drug dealer.
Publish that number. Dealer. Quick, everybody, call that number. Destiny, call all your friends. That number.
Call that number. Dealer.
Yes, everybody begin to insult that number. Call him, humiliate him, disgrace him. You can't insult an elderly person. It is wrong. Even the Bible is against it. Mega Comrade is older than him 20 million times.
I'm older than his father.
Yes. Everybody call that number, humiliate that guy, disgrace him, insult him until from 1912 in the night. Keep disturbing. Must not sleep this night.
Where's the number? Bring it out. Let me bring the number out. I want everyone to call this number. This number I'm reporting in Italy. These are the people that are killing people in Brido. In Italy. It's a cultist.
Yeah.
This is mafioso. Italian policia. Mafioso number. Speak Italy, tell them that they watch my video. Bishop, go ahead.
Quel numero là, il numero che hanno pubblicato adesso è un ragazzo falso. Dovete prendere quel numero là e dovete umiliare quel ragazzo là. È una persona falsa che vive in Italia. Questo numero. Quindi prendetelo immediatamente. È uno che non va bene in Italia. Okay. So let's get back to it.
Okay, go ahead.
This allocated that we were talking about, Sowore have said Peter Obi is a liar, just like his people that called is a liar. Now, allocated, why must he use the word allocated? It should have been accredited. When you say allocated, you mean Mega Comrade did not labor for you. I know how much Mega Comrade stay online. 2019, he interviewed Sowore, they donate money. Somebody from Mega Comrade platform, let me not mention the amount, gave Sowore some high amount of money. A lot of money were donated to Sowore. How can you not say you were accredited? I mean, you were allocated, excuse me, you were allocated and not accredited. You would have used the word accredited. So Sowore, correct yourself next time on national TV. Use accredited. Accredited means after they counted it, they now gave me this one inside. After they've removed invalid votes.
Bishop, I will see the devil advocate here, and let me defend Sowore. When I told you accredited, that Sowore is saying that the number of the vote that were given to him was not enough. We don't want to discuss. That is what he meant by that. So we
but INEC lower it to 12. He even got 12,000 in the register of INEC. But let's move forward. Having said that, let's progress. Is that Atiku has been labeled by Sowore a money launderer. How can such a man become a president of Nigeria? I don't know about you. Me, I'm panicking. I'm panicking. How can a money launderer become a president of Nigeria? If what Sowore is saying is true, which we believe it is true, because Sowore is ready to sue.
I don't want to call him. I would have called him right now to tell us if it is true or not true, what he's saying.
Yes, it looks very convincing. Looking at the video,
no, it's very convincing what he said. What he said about Atiku Abubakar need to be looked into.
So Atiku cannot be president, like Oshomole prophesied. Atiku is never destined to be the president of Nigeria. And I guarantee you, before 2023, a lot is going to come out of Atiku. We know about Generator. We know that he's not a Nigerian, he's from Cameroon. We also know that Atiku brother is the senior president of the same father, the same mother. Cameroon, your own junior brother is senior president of another country. You want to be president? I don't understand. How can that work? Then we are also hearing today that Atiku is into money laundering. That is a serious case all over the world.
You know what? People are saying we should call Omoyele Sowore.
All right, let's give him a call if he will pick.
I don't want to call him, but
I guarantee you will not pick. But to satisfy those who are asking, call and put it on loudspeaker. He will not pick. He's watching this show. Sowore is watching this show. He's listening to us. He will not pick.
It's an opportunity for him to clear his name.
He's listening to us. He's here. He's watching.
Okay,
or his close person is watching.
Sorry, the customer you dialed is barred from receiving calls.
I told you. He has barred. He will not pick. You announced it. You have announced it. So he has barred. So Sowore is sending you WhatsApp message, but he barred your call. That is another fake.
No. He said the customer. He said he's banned
from receiving call. That is true.
I think maybe give him a benefit of that, Bishop. It's because of he did not listen, Bishop. Listen, me, I'm a very honest man. I will not say
give him benefit of that. Okay.
Let me quickly tell you even my mother number was banned. So I have to give my mother another SIM card. I register it.
Okay. If you think it's because of Nigeria?
Number. If you did not link it, they will ban it. So this one is not Sowore doing. Let us be honest. So let's move forward to Atiku Abubakar.
Yes. Of which we all know that Atiku cannot be president.
Hello, caller.
Good evening. Another comment.
Yeah, good evening. Your name and where are you calling from, please?
My name is Sars. I'm calling from Spain.
Okay, go ahead.
I not be a politician. I don't even get party where they support. You go Nigeria that they go come up for contest for common local government, common House of Assembly. Young man like you will run from Ring Road to Orion, they don't give you. Somebody know your thoughts because of waiting one day, because of a political reason. You will support old man when cannot even raise flag. Now Tinubu put us.
Please, who is this fella? Can you go and sit down somewhere?
No, Bishop, allow him to talk now. Hold on, Bishop, allow him to talk. Hold on now. I did fight for you. Bishop, allow them to talk. It's only when they are being insultive. Then I will block their number. Go ahead.
Nigeria is busy. Come on, Nigeria, when you go, Daddy, you don't know how much they carry security. Let's tell each other true. Nigeria is busy.
Okay, I want to ask you a question. Okay, wait now. Okay, make I ask you a question, my brother. You live in Spain, right?
Yes.
Were you in Spain when I came to protest against a passport, against a certification of a clarification of name? When you born a child, they call it to SARS. The embassy will ask you to wait.
I never call Europe that time.
You never, but you heard it when I came there to fight for them, right?
Yes,
and
they follow you. But
okay, wait now, wait now. Wait, my brother, wait now. Not be APC at the support. If na APC then talk, APC do me bad. At the support individual. The way one I take the support individual. Na Baba Asiwaju Bola Tinubu at the support. APC at those states. Wait till they do me. No, you're wrong. Make I educate you. No, Tinubu never do. He never do minister one day. He never do president one day. He never do all this. Wait now. They carry that's so that they talk. Me, I not carry people enter social media when they insult me today. How many people are carrying enter social media when they insult me? Even this lie watch. Not be because of me begin to do live video. Even the not be me carry about on social media. Not be true me about can they do live video for social media. So person help person, not be bad thing. May you not help you the caller. May you not help someone that will spoil your name in Jesus' mighty name. Say amen. So Tinubu have helped Buhari.
Yeah.
That Tinubu and myself, we think say Buhari go turn Nigeria. Buhari will fight to say naira too high, even for 16 naira, 18,000. But today, I beg, Tinubu, it just be like me. Baba Tinubu help. You don't know say Buhari go Buhari us like this. Me, I know the. He talk. Wait, may I tell you now? Tinubu talk. Buhari say, now he be president. Say, make you wait for your turn. Tinubu talk. And they tell you, he say, make you wait for your turn. So when your turn come, and when Buhari want give like one, now Tinubu can come and say, now my turn. But people don't hear that one. They say, hey, me loco, hey, me loco, hey, me loco. You know, say, we in Nigeria. One thing just come out, like, imagine, Baba will show video. When it come out, now me bring and come out, the video don't take more than 1 year. As I just play 3 days ago, one Nigeria a do person blogger, your career. He said Oshomole have come out to Oshomole have already. He said Oshomole have break silent. If you see that video, they don't get almost 600,000 people because the way they talk, lie people they lie. My brother, Tinubu not be the problem of Nigeria. Tinubu was a governor of Lagos State. Look at Lagos.
Yes.
Good for that Lagos when you talk.
Thank you. May I contribute food? But you not contribute for Edo State. You not contribute for Edo State.
Now where president is free before.
Okay, wait. Okay. Now that narrative that they talk. Wait now. Okay, wait. Make I tell you. Wait now. Why get one? Make I answer you. What did Tinubu do? You won't get the answer, Abi. You just want to continue to talk. Okay. All right, thank you. We have heard your opinion. It's good. Talk your own. I talk my own. God bless you, my brother. No problem. We're not the quarter, eh? Okay, are you not calling me a liar? All right, thank you. So that is the fact. Port Harcourt was once a capital of Federal Republic of Nigeria.
But you can't compare it to Lagos. What Tinubu did in Lagos, what Tinubu did in Lagos is irremarkable.
Cruise control. So Lagos
what Tinubu did in Lagos cannot be mentioned by any other state in Nigeria. In fact, during Tinubu time as governor of Lagos, Lagos was one of the highest ranking states in the whole of Africa. To say West Africa is kind of belittling what he did in the whole of Africa. So basically, the point about it is that the only person that can take Nigeria forward now is Tinubu. Even Tunde Bakare, Pastor Tunde Bakare has come to say that the Yoruba nation must stop the way they are attacking their own. Because Tinubu is the only person. We cannot allow Atiku to come now because a Northerner is just doing 8 years. Atiku must forget presidency. He must remove presidency for his mind. He must delay presidency because he will never rule Nigeria. A Northerner is doing 8 years now. Power must come to the south. So we cannot leave Buhari, who is a Northerner, and go to Atiku, another Northerner. It's not possible. That is where PDP missed it. They missed their candidate. They would have picked Wike to broom the south. So it's only APC that was bold enough to give power to the south. And that is why we must recognize them. It's only APC that was bold enough to say Tinubu is the right person. Power must go to the south. That is why we must recognize them. So basically, Tinubu is the man. He's the only most qualified candidate among all of them. He's the only one on that race. Every other person you see there is a joke. Every other person you see there, they are calling themselves, what is it called, money laundering. They are calling themselves all kinds of names today. They are calling themselves, they don't stay in Nigeria. They are calling themselves forgotten memory, that is mad people. They are calling themselves liars. We have been hearing all kinds of things. They are calling themselves accredited, allocated, all kinds of things. So basically, Tinubu is the only one that you can say this man is a good man. Tinubu is the only one that you can say this man is a great man. Tinubu is the only one that you can say this man has done work that we can look at. You go to Lagos State. Everybody that go to Nigeria, you must land in Lagos State. Once you arrive in Lagos State, you are enjoying the good governance of President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. All right.
Please lower the one you are using to call me when you want to call. Hello, caller.
Yeah, good evening, Mega Comrades, and good evening, viewers out there, and good evening, Bishop. My name is Manny Brasco of Ritual Music. Please, I want to give a little contribution to what you are saying. I want to beg the general public because I think this is a general election coming 2023 that concerns every fellow Nigeria. And as a fellow Nigeria, everybody has its own opinion, you understand? And I think 2023 election has gone beyond parties, whether PDP, whether APC, whether Labour, you understand? Because we cannot say there are not good people in the APC, we cannot say there are not good people in the PDP, we cannot say there are not good people in the Labour or rather in AC, you understand? But now the problem of Nigeria is we have to look at what is the challenges we are facing, you understand? And we must ask ourselves this question. This question, people always say, it's time for the young. It's time for the young or the old. But I want to tell you, you understand, this is not a matter about the young or the old, you understand? We are talking about the people that have this experience, you understand, to resolve this issue that we have on ground, talking about security, talking about infrastructure. Yeah, that is why I want to stand on the side of Tinubu, because I think he's the right man for this job. Social media, a lot of people always make mock of him because of what he said, you understand. But if you really see what he said, when people are talking about Malai, we do and all that, you understand. Nigeria, all over the world, we must take this thing very clearly, because what our father is trying to tell us, you understand, that we must practice to go back to our farming system, you understand, to eat our natural resources, you understand, so that we can be able to generate, you understand. We should be creative by ourselves, you understand, because if we are not creative and we depend on importing, exporting, you understand, it's going to be very difficult. There is no way we can fix the situation. So we should not take it as a joke, you understand. Even if Ahmed Tinubu does not come out as a president today, does not come out to contest, other president might also have this vision that we must go back to the table, you understand, to start farming, to make sure we get our crops, you understand, what we get from our land, that is what we used to feed, you understand. And when we talk about this insecurity of the thing, you know, this man has gone wide, you understand, because that is why the last time I called, I said, this thing has gone beyond child, you understand. We are not talking about religion issues in politics right now. We are pushing those who are capable to come and fix Nigeria, you understand. Those are who we are looking for, you understand. And I think I'm Tinubu.
All right, just make it short. My brother is more than 4 minutes now. Make it short so that I pick up that call.
Okay, let me just cut it off. I think Ahmed Bola Tinubu has this experience, you understand, to look into this issue of securities and so many problems, you understand. The other time he talks about employing our youth into military. That is an employment, you understand. Employing people, you understand, into military, employing people into the police force, employing people into so many areas in government. Those are employment. And Nigeria has tried there is no employment. Where do you expect employment to come?
All right.
So Nigeria, let us watch very well and vote wisely.
All right.
You understand? Vote Ahmed Bola Tinubu is the next president.
All right. Thank you so much.
That's right. That's right.
Right. So you all heard him. He have viewed his own opinion. You see, they are insulting him already. Imagine someone that just imagine if Peter Obi people call your platform, they go curse you. If they call your papa house, they go insult you. If they call your marriage, they go spoil them. If they come any Peter Obi, why are you people so aggressive? Why do you people don't want to hear the truth? The fact is that Peter Obi is not going anywhere. Peter Obi will not win. He can never win. It's not going to happen.
That's
right. Hello, caller.
No, the truth about it is that, okay.
Yeah, your name and where are you calling from?
Okay, my name is.
Unfortunately, they cut you off. You're calling on they cut him off. He's calling on WhatsApp. Oh, so go ahead, Bishop.
Yeah, the truth about it is that we are only trying to help our people from heart attack. By the time Peter Obi break their heart in 2023, the way Omoyole Sowore break their heart in 2019. So we are trying to help them.
Lower the one you are using to call me. Please, when you call me, I don't want my voice to be repeating back to me. Just lower the one you are using to watch me and call. Okay? So that is it. God bless you. Go ahead, Bishop, before the call comes.
Yeah, so we are only trying to help them. We don't want 2023, the hospital will be full of heartbreaks. Because when Sowore came in 2019, Omoyole Sowore, a lot of people were heartbroken. So we are trying to help our youth and informing them ahead of time. as a man of God, as a prophet, I could see ahead of time. And the great mega comrade, who is a great analyst, is able to see the results ahead of time that Peter Obi is not going anywhere. Tinubu will emerge straight high and hiding.
Hello, caller. Your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Samuel.
Okay.
I'm calling from Italy.
Okay, go ahead.
Major comrade.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Bishop, good afternoon.
God bless you, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
My contribution to this issue is that, my brother, I've been watching you guys since. Understand? Why are you guys condemning other people to gain yourself? I don't understand. You understand?
Speak what we hear now. You're not from Nigeria. Go ahead.
Yes. If you want to promote your own
speak like Nigerian.
Don't sweat, please.
You speak like another person. You are a Nigerian. Which kind of wahala be this? Hello, caller.
I don't understand. No, the truth is, please, if you don't want a heartbreak in 2023, come to Tinubu's side.
You are the one you are
to come.
When you are watching me, let me educate them one more time. When you are watching me, the transmission is lower over where you are watching me from. So if you are waiting to hear my voice, it's going to take a long time. Because
that's right.
So don't just wait. Lower that one and just start talking when you call, please. Hello, caller. Your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, ma. My name is John.
Talk now. Go ahead.
I come from Spain.
Go ahead.
Okay. Now you are one just mega comrade. Now you are one just particular
talk show. Regard about what? I'm not running for president. I'm not running for anything.
Yeah. No, yes. For me, what you have one your stop is saying. For your advice, you say.
Why you go advise me when you never carry yourself? Now you want advice person. You don't get paper. You want advice person when be U.S. citizen, educated person. You see wahala when Peter Obi concourse.
No, actually,
bad advisor. If I don't write your name, you know go call you again. Bad advisor.
Actually, the truth is,
bad, I will be advisor.
If you don't want to be aggressive, see, Mega Comrade, I'm announcing it now. Maybe you will use it. There'll be a massive protest in 2023, and all these youths, many will kill themselves. The reason is because they will protest against the new president, and it will not be Peter Obi. If you don't want to go and protest and be putting your life in danger, come to Tinubu's side. We are telling all of you now, we are advising. If you don't want to be running a task in Lagos,
your name and where are you calling from?
Yes.
Hello.
Where are you calling from?
Okay, my name is Prince Nedu. I'm calling from London.
But you know you are calling. You know you are calling on WhatsApp. Just go ahead and call direct. They're gonna cut you off. I said it. I just said it happened. Hello, caller.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Shegu Lukoye. I'm calling from Southgate.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't think it's a lot. I'm watching the program. I'm watching the program right now.
No, I know they hear Yoruba. Speak.
No, we don't hear Yoruba. Please speak English. Don't insult anybody in Yoruba. Sorry.
Because I want to. I want to talk. I don't want to talk much about politics, but I just want to say I want to make it honest. That's all.
Okay.
The point is that when you are laughing at that guy, it doesn't have paper. That is not nice.
It doesn't have what? My friend, go and sit down.
Go down. Should we be crying? We are trying to bring joy into the.
That one will not get paper. They can't. They tell me.
The Bible says God laugh at the enemy. We are laughing at the enemy
Mama
of Tinubu.
Direct call, Mama H. Direct call.
We are laughing at the enemies of Tinubu because they will fail.
We will laugh at you people. Enemy of Tinubu. See,
you can't be crying.
That will be Atiku Abubakar. They fight themselves.
We cannot be crying.
God of Tinubu.
Let me also explain something. Let me also explain something. Let me explain something about that. Any matter you laugh at, you win that matter. I'm giving expo to over 10,000 people that is watching us now. If you have a serious issue that you are battling, laugh over it first before you even go and pray, or before you will win that matter. So I'm laughing for the victory of Tinubu. Is going to win. Meanwhile, while we are saying this, let me.
Where are you calling for?
Yeah.
My name is Sam. I'm calling from Denmark.
Okay.
Yeah. We, the Abubakar, we know we don't have any problem. But I'm just having problem with the Peter Ensasobi.
I like that name. It's the one that funded Ensasobi.
Jagabena, what did you call Peter?
Say it again. Say it again.
Peter Ensasobi. Okay.
It's the one that sponsored Ensas. That's true.
A man that lied that he bought shares in the company. But the people following this man didn't know that the shares actually didn't get, all the program didn't go through. The guy lose all the money.
He lose all the money.
They lose all the money. And they follow that guy.
Hey, we're breaking news.
I don't buy it. The guy lose all the money.
Hey.
Okay. He saved 90 billion or something. So you can save 90 billion. I have a debt of
450 billion debt. Peter will be left in Anambra.
Yeah.
Hey, water.
What do you say, sir?
Water. No, I want to drink water. Go ahead.
I don't have problem with people. One thing people don't understand is that he's not acting. He knows he's not going anywhere. He knows.
Hey.
Yeah.
But the guy just won't take Nnamdi Kanu's glory.
Exactly.
He just won't take that.
Hey.
You know he's not going anywhere. He knows. But he just won't take the glory.
Oh boy.
And you know all these people now, when they want to come as a saint, they will not come like modern day Jesus, you know. They will come like modern day Jesus. Well, they know the shit self, they know the shit. Now only one word that they wear is my mama born me. I
bet this Igbo man they talk. Go ahead.
And they eat one time in 3 days. I know they drink water every day. I only have one watch. I have half shoe. All this kind of story we don't hear it before now. People me have to follow me talk and they eat one time in 1 week. How about that?
Oh boy, I bet make you take Igbo, tell them. Speak Igbo, made a year where.
It's true. It's true. Mega Combo is true.
Bishop, wait.
$200 billion debt. Anambra State is true. Peter Obi.
You know you're not going anywhere now. They use the money to survive to enjoy. Ramadan just can't be this now. Ramadan just come now.
Hey, no wonder when Asari call us scammer. Hey.
Everything a package. He just won't make name. He won't be king of evil. That's all. So thank you so very much.
Thank you.
And we continue to enjoy your program.
All right, thank you. Go ahead. It's true that how much is it? You just Google it.
200 billion debt. Peter Obi
left 200 billion debt for Anambra.
Dollars. Can I show it? Can I show it? Yeah, can I show it?
You can't show it.
Okay.
Cut it. You screenshot her. When you screenshot her, you go cut her to that part. 200 billion. 200 billion. Now the year now. Now I say go. Verify. Yeah. Peter Obi. Verify. Go and verify.
He's saying left 75 million. Yet they were indebted of 200 billion. What is now the difference? You left 75 million and $200 billion is on debt. You didn't raise water there. You just wanted to leave something so that they will say you didn't leave anything. Anyway, having said that, we are encouraging.
No wonder when Asari Tokunbo Kola, wait.
In a normal country, P2P will be in prison for very long.
A man who owns state money
Okay, let's pick a. Hello, caller.
Hello, Mega Comrade.
Yes, your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, Tunde from Canada.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, all these OB people. I just have one advice for them first, then before I say what I need to say.
Okay.
I think in politics, you can't force everybody to accept or to like what you like. So politics is a game of choice, and everybody is supporting whoever is supporting based on personal conviction that this person will be better for the country.
Correct.
So I see no reason why they will be attacking whoever doesn't go their way. And this book that you're talking about is not a saint. It's not an angel. 3, 4, or 5 months ago, he was still part of PDP.
Correct.
So last 4 years, contested with Atiku, that they are saying, everybody knows he's not a good person now, right? So why would OP be advised to somebody that they know is not good? And today, they thought that OP is a messiah for them. So they have to think and think again. Now let's go to politics. Can any of these people supporting OP just name one thing with proof? Just 1 or 2 things with proof that Bola Ahmed Tinubu has done that is not good for them or that affected them with proof.
They don't have
if
one.
They can prove
they don't have
just
one.
1 thing or 2.
Zero.
I will believe them.
Zero.
But all what they are doing, they are like they are behaving. They are taking inheritance enemy. That's what they're doing. They are inherit enemies from someone else. Somebody might say something bad about Tinubu now. They will never verify. They will never see if it's true or not. They take it and say that they'll start spreading it, passing it around like virus. So this is the problem with Nigerians. And me, I always tell people, the government, we are blaming the government. Yes, they have their own flaw. But most of the problems that we have in Nigeria is not caused by our leaders. It's caused by the citizens themselves. We are too emotional. We are too attached to, if you say, oh, we want this, they are too emotional to it. And that's why if somebody doesn't like what they like, they think that person is their enemy. Now, we that were supporting Tinubu, we're supporting him based on his track record, based on what he has done. This guy has ruled, he was successful, he has done his own personal business, he is successful. There's one notion that I want to correct from people. They're saying, where does Tinubu source of wealth, where does he see his source of wealth? Are they telling me that somebody that has been working for the past 40 years can be as rich as Tinubu is today? Somebody
That's right.
So hard,
that's very correct.
For a big oil company. Are they telling me you couldn't have the money to establish a business? You see, if you have a business 2 years ago, if you manage it very well,
they say Canada man come to Nigeria. Go ahead.
You don't want to have the same. You don't want to have the same amount of money that you have the same year. Your company has to generate more, has to make more money before you can say your company is successful. So this man has been running his businesses for how long? So you are expecting him to still have the same amount of money in his account? That's why most Nigerians they say they are lazy. They are lazy to reason and they are lazy to think. They don't know what life is actually is. If you're supporting Obi, nobody is telling you not to support him. You have your conviction. But if I'm supporting Tinubu, I have my own conviction. Why must you force your
that's
own
correct.
belief
My brother, hold on. You that don't know where to get your PVC, go to Ikotu. Ikotu in Lagos. Right. Go to Ikotu local government. They are doing PVC there. I went in there too. Okay, thank you. Go ahead, caller.
Now, let's compare apple to apple now. In terms of electricity, what did Obi do when he was a governor to solve electricity problem?
Zero. Nothing.
Tinubu tried to solve this electricity problem by trying to build a private power plant for Lagos. He tried that. In terms of education, What did Obi do in terms of education to better the lives of people?
Nothing.
This Tinubu started building. That's why I saw some people that are blaming Tinubu. And when you check their profile, they went to the same school that this Tinubu built in Lagos. Tinubu did free education. He was giving people like free books then. He built all these schools, all these new millennium schools that you would think like, oh, these are like real school with like stories of buildings. He kept them so that people can learn freely. He doesn't discriminate. Either you are Igbo, Hausa, or Yoruba. As long as you live in Lagos, you can go to that school free of charge.
Oh.
So that's another one.
The great Ashiwaju of the world. Go ahead.
Yeah. In terms of security, what did Obi do when he was governor of Anambra in terms of security?
50 youths were slaughtered.
Tinubu started Rapid Response Square, emergency response services, to make sure that whatever, if there's any armed robbery, if there's any incident, this alert police can quickly go there and intervene.
That is true. My brother is one of them.
What did Obi do?
Nothing.
Now, in terms of youth employment, what did Obi do to employ youth when he was a governor?
Nothing.
Tinubu started so many agencies where he employed so many youth, so many women. Like, I know a lot of widows, they got job helping to maintain cleanliness and, to clean the road, and it's done. I think some states adopted the same strategy after Tinubu, because I remember Oyo State did the same thing. And those people got job and they were able to feed their family. In terms of technology, what did Obi do? Tinubu started laying foundation for technology, which Fashola built on in Lagos to make Lagos a tech hub.
That's right.
So if you're talking about politics, both of them are not even comparable. But just because somebody is telling you he's going to save, does that mean, is that the only problem we have in Nigeria? It's good that it's going to cut costs. Yes, everybody wants the government to cut governance costs. And Tinubu can also do that as well. He can cut the cost. Tinubu can do what your principal is campaigning, like he's saying he's going to do. But your principal can't do what Tinubu can want to do.
That's true.
That's the problem. Tinubu talks about Agbado and cassava, like create consumption. These people don't reason. They don't read between the lines what this guy said. When he said Agbado and cassava, does that mean he's going to be giving them raw Agbado and raw cassava? No.
All our food is from Agbado. All our food is from cassava, gari, name it, pandemium, everything. All our food is from Agbado and cassava. Go ahead.
Even in the western part of the world, when you look at
all of them.
Things they are eating, all the cereal, everything, you will see that they have corn, even oil.
Yes.
This cooking oil that they're making, they make cooking oil with Agbado.
You
with
see,
corn.
Canadian guy, you see it. Hold on, my brother. You see Tinubu supporters. See them. See what they write. Just see them. He say Canada. No, wait. Make a. They insult their papa. They don't
Peter
want to hear
supporter. You need to say Peter Obi supporters. You need to say.
That's how you know them. That's why they call them lazy. They can't read between the lines. They can't investigate. They can't digest things. They are too lazy. And that's why we have brought here, we spend money to them to manage business for us. They steal our money. They don't even think of the future of the children. Like, let me maintain this company. Let this company be like, let it grow. Let me develop this person's company. You send money to them, they started eating your money.
Exactly. That's what
Nigerians they have mental problems. Like, most of them have to change. And
it's true. You are very correct. That's what they do over there. You can't trust any of them.
You're talking about
when it comes to money, they'll forget their religion. They that are complaining about religion now, send them money, they'll forget their religion. They will betray you on your money.
They'll forget them. And steal all you need your money.
Yes, they won't say they are Christian, they are Muslims.
How old is Obi? How old is he now?
Almost 60.
61. He's Obi.
Okay, 61 years. He's not young.
You're talking about should be talking about Sowore and some other young ones.
Sowore,
and most people that have ruled Nigerian that have ruled Nigerian, and they talk that you guys are complaining about. What was their age when they were ruling? What was the age of Babangida when he was ruling?
35,
what was the age
36.
of Abacha when he was ruling? Were they not youth that you guys are?
Even Buhari was 34 when he became head of state before in the 80s.
And you guys are saying youth. Does that mean youth is the only thing that can happen, only good thing that can happen in Nigeria?
Yes.
Who is ruling United States? How old are they? Why are they maintaining laws and orders there?
Yes.
So it is not a matter of age or religion or anything. It's a matter of capability and mental alertness. Like how reasonable that person is. How nice the person is. If you are not nice to yourself, if you are not nice to someone else, you can't be nice to the country. That's why we believe Tinubu is generous, he's nice. He doesn't like it. If he sees you that you need a help, he will help you. And that's kind of a person. Everybody knows that they have to provide electricity for their children because they like them. They love their children. That's why they buy generators for their children.
Atiku refused to allow electricity.
It's like Tinubu, you know everything about Tinubu. You know a lot about Tinubu, right?
Yeah, I've learned a lot from him. I've read a lot from him.
Oh wow.
He's a great man.
Yeah. I read a lot about him.
Yeah, because when I started, normally I was not Tinubu person at all. When they were going after Comrade Adamale Oshomole, the way he stood up and stand for Comrade, that is when I know I respect people that don't abandon their friends when they are in difficulty. From that moment, I begin to pick interest on him. But when I finally say that's it, is when he was oppressed during this presidential primary. When he cried out, a lot of people were castigating him. APC, they were calling him names. They were even calling the chairman. APC national chairman were telling him to apologize. I said, what? That is when I came out. I said, no way. Tinubu, because that is exactly what happened to me in Edo State. The APC Edo State wasted my 26 million hard-earned money. I was deceived. But I am not doing this. A lot of people are angry with me because of what APC Edo State did to me. Not Tinubu that did it to me. No one knows tomorrow.
No.
But I'm still looking at what Tinubu did in 2020 during the Edo State gubernatorial election. There is a girl now. There is a lady who is a pastor family. They call it Tia. She always come out every 4 years. After the election, they will run. But Tinubu never run. He's with you for the whole time. He suffered. He labored just like I labored. When it's time, they were trying to strip it from him. That is when I stood by Tinubu. I fought very well. And I'm happy when he got the ticket, I was the most happiest person. So I have tried to listen to Peter Obi people to give them a ear. They can't give me a reason why I should leave Tinubu to support them. They did no reason.
And comrade, I don't know if you remember one of these when Adam Oshomole was talking about Tinubu one time. He said Tinubu is the only politician that will allow everybody that comes to his house to come to his bedroom.
That's
imagine.
That's right.
Imagine somebody like this.
He's a good man.
That's right.
Is a good man. I don't know him. I've never met him. I have not getting one naira from him, and I hope I will get it very soon. And I will enjoy the money. I will enjoy it.
You know him. You know what everybody say about Tinubu? They said, if anyone just come across Tinubu like this, and you have any problem, just believe that the problem is like 90% solved.
Oh,
that's the kind of person they call him.
My God, God bless him.
He can't do for everyone, but if you have the opportunity to see him, why is it that when Super Eagle, when they were lacking then, why is it that Tinubu was the one that helped them?
Right.
During the World Cup, is it Atlanta 96 or something?
Yes, I heard it.
That was why those footballers went to him to pay to show their support, because they knew he helped them then. Another thing that this guy that you should know about him is that this Tinubu, he doesn't discriminate either you are a Christian or a Muslim before he helps you. That's why people that are saying Christians say, I don't know if you remember one of these pastors that was saying the Christians should go and vote for Peter Obi.
Don't mind
that pastor even said something that got me convinced. Like, he said when Tinubu was a governor, he had one encounter with him, that there was a church that they were supposed to demolish, and he went to meet Tinubu. Tinubu explained to him the reason, and he told Tinubu, please don't do this. Tinubu listened to him, and they didn't demolish that church. The man even said in that program, when he said just because of Muslim tickets. And this is the guy that has listening here. Imagine.
All right, thank you so much.
So when you look at it, it's just like our people don't think very well. But we pray that they will wise up one day. Thank you.
All right, God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Hello, caller. Your name and where are you calling from? I have 5 minutes to go. Caller.
Yeah, my name is Dosa.
Okay.
I'm calling you from Southeast Asia.
Southeast Asia. Okay.
Good evening. I want to contribute on your life.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, like what I want to say, instead of constantly talking about Mr. P2B, why don't you sell your candidate?
I'm not talking of Peter Obi is running for president of Nigeria. I am in Nigeria. I have every right to talk. Hold on now.
You have a candidate you are supporting.
I don't like people that are not smart. It's from Thailand. Maybe the crack cocaine they are dealing on Thailand. I already disturbed his brain. Can you just call? You are telling me who to talk about, who not to talk about. So I want everyone to listen to this last audio I'm going to play. I have to go to work. Nobody's paying me for this. I'm doing this because of the love I have for my motherland. That is the fact. So I want you all to just no more answering of call. It's time for me to go to work. Let me play this audio. If you all have ear, if you people have ear, you listen.
Look, I'm telling you the truth. Accept your humble pie, eat it. When you are sleeping.
Let me tell you, nobody will reap the fruit of my labor. Nobody. Just like some blogger, when I mention this person here, Pastor Sage Zeyamu sister, every 4 years she come out and cash in. She live in Canada. I am watching her. She's already out now. Very soon, then you see Pastor will carry her and go put for Tinubu campaign. This is what we will not take. That is the fact. Tinubu labor for APC. He labor for you people. And you people are running to Lagos. Now it's time you people want to. May God not let anybody reap the fruit of Tinubu's labor. And may God not let anyone reap the fruit of my labor. You that is watching, I want you to tap amen. May God not let anyone reap the fruit of your labor in Jesus' mighty name. If you come here and insult me or insult Tinubu, all the labor you labor for, your enemy will reap the fruit of your labor. In Jesus' mighty name. Say amen. Say amen. Anybody that will come here and insult Baba Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu for doing the right thing, and you will labor, and your enemy will reap the fruit of your labor in Jesus' mighty name. I will never allow it. It's too much. You want to destroy one of your own. The only person we have now is Baba. God bless you, Queen no more. No more. Queen. Tinubu were not all the way. Baba Tinubu. Where was Bukbone? Where Boko? Erewa to Riawogo. Or to Riawo. How can you allow somebody here to just come and reap the fruit of your labor? This Satana, they know the year word. You don't see where Fulani man come and they attack Atiku Abubakar. You don't see her. Now only Bini people, some Bini, not be all of them. Now they be the problem of this social media, and not be the reason why I call them social media.
Look, I'm telling you the truth.
Okay.
Accept your humble pie, eat it. When you were sleeping, Ashbola Bala Tinubu was working day and night. He secured Lagos.
Okay.
Secured Ogun. Secured Oyo. Secured Osun. Secured Ekiti. Secured Ondo. Secured Edo. And you say it's a nobody out there. And you think he labored that much to now say, come and take.
Exactly.
No. He's not a fool. Jephthah is not an idiot. Stop all this nonsense about ancestry. You will kill your heroes.
Exactly.
And those who can deliver you, you will put them aside and nothing will happen.
You see?
All these Shakabula leaders, they don't have machine gun. All they have is Shaka. You know what Shakabula is? Then gone. He that has ears to hear, let him hear. I'm not afraid of anybody. Ojo Benny Koshore and Ejiri Lejimpa. Stop plotting, scheming against someone. He had his past, you have yours.
Simple.
Even Pope has a past.
That's right.
Don't let me expose your men of God, though. Because they all have their past too. And before I expose them, I should look inward. I have my past too. And
you see that? So all these so-called men of God that are not going after Baba Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, most of them they sleep with children. They know they admit saying as small children that they sleep with. If you go to their church, they will say this one are usher, the other one are papa. All of them, they know they later reach our hand again. Now all these same pastors, healing, fake healing, they don't start healing for Muslim now. I see one woman video. Don't they do like this? Yeah. No matter what you people will do, Baba Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the next president.
At this juncture, I have a word for some Yoruba people whose stock in trade is nothing but a rancorous noise characterized by bitterness and resentment about the ancestry of the former two-term governor of Lagos State, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Don't share this video.
Carry your story.
Go on. Tell them.
Shall I repeat myself?
Go ahead.
I say I have a word for those Yoruba and cross elements.
That's true.
Noise makers who have not achieved as much as Asiwaju Bola Tinubu have achieved, but they are always querying and worrying themselves about his ancestry. His trade users are quick to tell you he's from Iragbiji. That's where Jephthah came from. That's where he fled to. Oh, he's from Iragbiji in Osun State. He's not from Lagos State. As if that will resolve the issues that we face today.
Okay.
Please hear me loud and clear.
That's right.
Knowing the name of Asiwaju's biological mother or father or his place of birth cannot put food on the table of the hungry.
Correct.
Or create jobs for the unemployed and the unemployable.
Correct.
Despite his growing up challenges, the dangers and the detours of his life, he, like Jephthah in the Bible, delivered Lagos State and nearly all the southwest states from the onslaught of the PDP from 1999 to 2007. And truth be told, without his cooperation and political dexterity, the APC victory at the polls in 2015 and 2019 would have been impossible.
Oh, and God will bless you.
People, please note that I'm not Asiwaju's brand manager.
I know you did not step
and
down.
Definitely do not endorse everything you might have read.
That's true.
About his present or his past or his lifestyle, his politics or his businesses. His spokesman can do that for him. All I know is that just as every saint has a past, every sinner has a future, and the best of men are still men, are the very best. Frankly speaking, I'm not very sure that many of his trade users would have survived if they had gone through the vicissitude of life that Asiwaju Bola Tinubu went through.
Amen.
Therefore, those who are envious of him and those who desire to take his past, Lord, should stop their useless talk about him and busy themselves with what can add value to society.
Wow.
Furthermore, no right-thinking person would describe himself as a self-made man. In the words of Judge Matthew Adams, There's no such thing as a self-made man. We are made up of thousands of others. Everyone who has ever done a kind deed to us or spoken the word of encouragement to us has entered into the makeup of our character and of our thoughts as well as our success. I think this was the basis of the relationship between the late Iyaloja Abubakar Pdp and his adopted son, Atiku Abubakar Tinubu. Therefore, the latter calling the former his mother is not only proper, it is also honorable. It is those demonizing their mother and son relationship that should find something profitable to do with their time. Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu did not and could not choose his biological parents. Yet no one can forbid him from choosing his role models or stop him from changing his name. To his credit, like Jephthah the Gileadite, he had fought many battles on behalf of Yoruba people and won despite his rough beginning. And God does not need anybody's permission to put such in his hall of fame, despite their past deeds and ancestry. In the words of Roman philosopher Seneca, he said, "It is a rough road that leads to the height of greatness." I hope my admonition is well received. Let me tell you why you must receive it, because I want to round up. I was at home when messages were sent to my phone by WhatsApp. Elder statesmen who are string bedfellows suddenly came together.
Let me tell you something. I am going to post this video on my Facebook, YouTube, for everyone to watch. I am telling you all today, the earlier the better for the Sultanate to come and surround our father, Baba Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It is time. Enough of this gimmick. All this what Peter Obi is doing, Asari Tokunbo has said it. Talk on.
In a normal country, Obi will be in prison. In a normal country, Obi will be in prison for a very long time to come. This is a man proven, took state money, invested in his family private business. The business failed. Anambra State cannot recover his money again. A thief. That is our quarrel with it. This man is a common criminal, a thief who has stolen Anambra people's money. He admitted that he invested Anambra money. He used his position. If it is in China, he would have been executed long time ago. But this glorifier will open his mouth to talk. Nobody would have noticed P2B if you people were not abusing. You call, yeah, now you go rest in peace, Charlie Solomon. You are already resting in peace. Look at me, oh. He dey see me.
You see it. So now, Asari Tokunbo come and expose Peter Obi. Omoyele Sowore have come to expose Atiku Abubakar. The only person that Iranomigo know that he will become the next president of Nigeria by the power of Almighty God is Baba Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Look at what Baba Comrade Adamale Oshomole did in Edo State. Since Comrade Adamale Oshomole left political whatever it is, look what Edo State is going through. If not be Osho, Edo State for not get road. You all see how you people brought him down, and God Almighty will make him rise in Jesus' mighty name. I'm not getting one out of Comrade Adamale Oshomole. Not one penny. Not one penny. But I one day, may God let me reap the fruit of my labor. I have suffered. So that being said, brothers and sisters, it is time for me to go and get dressed, put on my uniform, and go to work. So I have done enough for the innocent poor citizen. Those that have an ear, let them hear. Either you support Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu or you are on your own. You are on your own. During that election time, Peter Obi will just be laughing at you people. Peter Obi know he will not go nowhere. He know he's not going to win, but he don't know how to tell you. That is the fact. So I thank you all for watching. And please continue to share this video. Continue to share and like this page. Remove sentiment out of all this. Talk your own, make I talk my own. That is how politics are supposed to play. Talk your own, make I talk my own. Very soon, and I'll see Doctor begin the open Facebook page. All of them, they want to come and catch him. When we are suffering now, you don't see them. That is it. God bless you. I still love you, no matter what. Thank you, Destiny. I love you. I love you guys. I gotta go. Obi, collect your money. Collect your money. Wake up. Collect your money. Obi, Peter Obi, collect your money. Wake up. Collect your money. Peter Obi. Why Peter Obi? Peter Obi commend their people when they chop Peter Obi, when they eat Peter Obi for social media. All these comedians, when they use Peter Obi, they make money. All of them don't begin to get sense now. One come out the day before yesterday. He say not true. Fayoshe brother Toko. He say not true. He said they say they need 30 billion. Abi. He say not true. He say why Davido, Whiskey, and Border Boy not just give them money. I say see the thief, obedient criminal, obedient wahala, obedient ole. I say see them. So you want Border Boy and Davido and Whiskey carry money when they suffer work. Go give Obi. Obi will get billion. We carry billions upon billion. How much Peter? If Obi no say he go win, why he not carry a family business? Make it run this election. Now no get sense. If to Obi no say he go win, make he go carry only 10 billion, or make go carry only 2 billion from his company. Obi himself, he no say he no they go nowhere. He want to use you people and dump people like a garden sack of potato. You know what I'm saying? Obi want to use you people, fuck your motherfucking ass up. That's what Obi want to do. Obi, Peter Obi. So now Davido, Whiskey, Burna Boy money, now they hope for. Una will be comedian. Why not donate money? Nonsense. Now want me, nonsense. Obi no they go nowhere. That Obi, you know they go see what you people did to Nnamdi Kanu. Upon everything Nnamdi Kanu did for you people. Oh, what an ungrateful youth. Ungrateful people. When I don't abandon Nnamdi Kanu. By the day I will see Baba Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, inshallah, by the power of Almighty God, the first thing when I go beg him, Baba, I beg, if you become president 2023, make you release Nnamdi Kanu. I beg. I do not leave comrade in the battlefield. Now the first thing when I go beg him, Baba, make you release Nnamdi Kanu. That is what I will say. Because most of you people are stupid. You people want us, want the Davido, want the Burna Boy, want the Whiskey to carry their family money, can't they help? Waiting as a caller. Make a player. The way Asari. Waiting as a caller.
In a normal country, Obi will be in prison.
Exactly.
In a normal country, Obi will be in prison for a very long time to come. This is a man proven, took state money, invested in his family private business.
You hear that? He carries state money, he invested in his own private business. Why he not carry the money wrong? Can't they run do 2023 a presidential election? Only. Come as Obi, collect their money. Wake up, Obi, collect their money. Wake up, Peter Obi, collect their money. Wake up, Asari Tokubo, tell them.
In a normal country, Obi will be in prison.
Bam.
In a normal country, Obi will be in prison for a very long time to come. This is
as they pay you. Now so they sweet me. You know, see, as they pay Unana, they sweet me. May God bless His Excellency Governor Yuson Wike of River State. as he did pay you, he did sweet me. It's over. This election is over. Now the popular comedian where they promote to be, I don't see him for his face. I watched the video yesterday. Say say this not be easy fight. He say they no say they need billion. Why whiskey? Why this not just come out? I laugh. I say the reality don't they kick in. It don't they kick in very soon now. Una will come they say, you talk, you be honest man. I love you. I said they insult you before. Amigo. Obi go nowhere. Obi go nowhere. So make una not just the keep on for nowhere. Obi go nowhere. Do you know what is called Nigeria politics? Even in Western world that you are, Obi will not go nowhere. Not to talk of Nigeria politics. Nigeria politics. Which state will be one way? Which state? I bet you say if you buy your motor, you buy any winner. Kai. Now God. Now the Kanu was your savior. Obi just come, want to reap the fruit, the labor, one and the Kanu labor. May God not let nobody reap the fruit of your labor in Jesus' mighty name. May God not let no one reap the fruit of our labor in Jesus' mighty name. And may God not let anyone reap the fruit of Baba Asiwaju, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Comrade Adamali Osomole, Mega Comrade Clemerano Migo labor. In Jesus' mighty name. May God not let nobody reap the fruit of our labor. In Jesus' mighty name. See, you be Mumu or there, Obina Okeke. You don't see your name, Obina Okeke. You are a Curtis. A notorious Curtis. A woo. I better make I go walk. Make I go enjoy my food when my wife cook. Idiot people. Person they tell na word, I know they hear word. Why Obi not carry money? Say wrong, una be fool. Anybody will donate for Obi campaign, a foolish man. Now foolish person, that person be. Now me talking. Egbede Anthony. See, a time we corner, you be calling, be begging me, unblock me, please, unblock me. I go to block now one by one. You will be campaign is dead on arrival. Now that they beg me, and now they talk about Obi. Now on first they can't. Why not go talk about them? Obi not they go anywhere. He know they go anywhere. You see now I don't. Only me a bishop. You see as una. Only me a bishop. Now I face una now. You see as he come be now. Otaso we ewa hun dun awa gbon iun ti agbe iun ti ayari asin go be Ghana otaso we iun esiebo wa hun dun awa be yo wa gbe o agbon wa gbe o taso we otaso we destiny hun dun an ewa gbon we we to say eji me we ke fian wo yera we yo wa hun dun un Tinubu igbo un Tinubu ogbo wa agbera upo ababi moto because ogun here the gbo na wa idiot wa hun dun wa you hear me Tinubu na Tinubu spoil Nigeria idiot people na Tinubu spoil Nigeria na Tinubu be Muhammad Buhari Tinubu you see for Tinubu ID card you see Buhari for inside useless people idiot make una go kill yourself ya hang boy. You will labor in vain because that is why the Labour Party they had me to go. Labour Party. Me go no let me labor till I die in Jesus' mighty name. I go in. Your society already there. Your society. Already what matter oh how many young work. I want to go eat. Wake up. Collect your money. Obi, wake up. Collect their money. Obi, wake up. Collect their money. Obi, wake up. Collect their money. Now this one they pray on. Collect their money. If you are not shared tomorrow now, all of them will rush come here because the thing when I go do tomorrow, the one when I want to talk about Peter Obi, all of them go short. I don't go insult them more. All of them go short. Una go rush come here. Now they rush me. Not be me they rush you. Now they rush me. Collect their money. Obi, wake up. Kennedy Okafor. Obi, collect your money. Wake up. Kenneth Okafor. Obi stealing money. Wake up. Obi son they drive motor. When be almost 200 or 200 and something million. I know the year when Umaru talk on that day. Your papa no get, you don't get 200 million. Why are one ekpo no fufu? Ekpo no phone. Pocket when don't fool. Now you want people to be for president, idiot people. So now my pen, they enter there. Instead, Baba Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, APC, they will say, amigo, carry your money, take your money. They owe me. Simple. That money, if I don't see anything they can do, I'll go find one land for Lagos. Go back, build one room, put for there. It will not be in a house, I'll come sleep when I come Nigeria. Not be in will carry me waka if I come Nigeria. That suffer. I know they follow and they suffer them again. Not be mispoint Nigeria, idiot people. You see a person, winner, a winner, who now want follow a person way enough. Well, now